We're all gonna die if we don't get off this bridge now!
Death is back. So what's gonna happen? I know someone's gonna die.
One by one.
All over the bar, splattered.
Nobody's safe!
Something in there is gonna freak you out.
Your time is up. It's gonna be a good day.
One of the first questions that the studio had for us is how to explain a fifth movie after the fourth movie was called The Final Destination. Our answer to that was, what if this took place before the first movie?
Do you mind if I take the window seat?
One of the great things about this film that made it different is that it's a prequel. Our male and our female lead, and they decide to go to Paris. It's just too bad they got on the plane from the original movie. And we learn at that moment that their fates were intertwined with the fates of the people from the original film. They brought back some of the actors from the original series. They've lit it in the same way. I mean, they're recreating that whole plane sequence, but just extending it.
And in all the other movies, like, the characters refer back to Flight 180. They kind of all know that, okay, everyone dies in order.
You were supposed to die on that bridge.
Are you saying that we can't stop this?
But in this movie, they'd have to figure this out on their own. I don't deserve to live more than anyone else.
Well, apparently you deserve to live more than Candace.
Hey, whoa, Peter, hang on.
The characters are experiencing the story through new eyes, and so I hope that the audience can too.
You all, just be careful now.
We have a lot of really interesting deaths in this movie because what would a Final Destination movie be without death?
We are giving the audience more than they ever expected with a suspension bridge collapse. The biggest opening sequence we've ever had.
These rebar kind of spears come down and shoot through me.
Essentially, this fits on his head, and these real lightweight rebar gets mounted on, just threaded.
It's pretty brutal. I become Swiss cheese.
And one of those huge metal covering plates razors me just like this.
To do that, we've created this silicone appliance that I'll strap on, and we'll run some blood tube. They'll give us a bunch of dangle, and then we'll kind of let them go. Scapula out there, you can see.
Make sure you do your look back at the bridge collapsing behind.
We had them hanging in harnesses for days. They did a great job.
The bridge collapses and I catch myself and I get scalded to death by hot tar.
So this goes on, is blended onto them, and created some splits in the skin. It's those little bits of red that you get in there that really kind of sell it.
He's hanging there in a harness, and we get a whole bunch of goo that we throw it in his face.
And a nice big scream, ready, and action!
And he took it like a trooper.
It was really quite delightful.
I'm running along, and it looks like I'm gonna make it. Oh no. They hooked me up to this harness, and they yanked that pulley.
B-Mark! Action.
Sam, wait for us!
Okay, got it.
If he hadn't had the athletic ability to actually absorb the impacts, we wouldn't have been doing the things that we were doing with him.
Your buddy there.
Okay, here we go. Action!
It was really, really good fun.
Olivia's death, don't even get me started.
The laser eye surgery, it's almost impossible to watch.
We shot that for days, and that speculum probably was taken in and out of my eye 20-something times. It was crazy.
I thought for sure we were going to go through 2 or 3 stunt doubles dealing with that stuff, and she did it all.
Up on that Jason Outline.
And then, you know, Ellen's cheerleading off the bar and her body contorting backwards is just... Oh.
Her back is completely broken in the wrong way.
Which they do using green screen CGI technique. I was wearing like, green pants, and then my stunt double Brittany was wearing a green torso outfit. So her legs became like one with my body. Someone call 911!
I hate needles.
Ooh, are those things even sterilized?
The little acupuncture wouldn't go over well with me. When you see actual needles go into my body, those are real.
He wore a lot of these appliances, just all these straight needles sticking out of him, kind of lick and stick technology. We built this piece for him, a duplicate of his torso. We got this needle coming out, followed by blood.
And you think I'm dead?
The fact that this movie is prequel, that our movie ends where the original movie in the franchise begins, feeds right into the sort of circular logic of these movies. We've brought it full circle.
I got you! Which is something everybody's really excited about. I think it's a really great way of tying the franchise back together.
What I hope the loyal fans will like most about this fifth movie is the nods to the other films that we sprinkled throughout. It's a bit of a love note to, to that first one.
Death's after you too!
The fans for Final Destination have been supporting us for literally a decade. All I can hope is that we lived up to their expectations.
No Candace!
They've raised the bar with the effects and the death sequences. It's unreal.